So my 2025 recap for the year of 25 have been absolutely 25 in it. Okay. So with that being said, starting in January, um, I was starting out looking for a new job, and it makes me looking for a new job. The weather was horrible. Traffic was just terrible to begin with. Um, so I made it to work on time, but then after that, we still had people that were just judgmental behind the scenes. Things turned for the absolute craziest reasons. Who knows? When it came through the month of March, next thing you know, I was dealing with the healthcare system. In and out of the hospital, more than I expected to be. I didn't plan on being in the hospital. That was not a part of my plan. And I don't think it was God's plan either, but it happened. With that being said, moving forward, the month of April, it was the same thing. And it's like, oh my goodness, when is it going to get better? When is things going to change? When is things going to turn for the better? And then the month of May came. I'm still dealing with the same thing. So, with that being said, I didn't have more healthcare scares and issues than I've expected for the year of 2025 more than ever in my life. And I don't really think I really should have a reason to deal with it, but I dealt with it. Come here. So, with that being said, moving forward, in the month of June and July, things kind of settled a bit. It wasn't as bad or crazy, and it wasn't as intensified. And it's just like, when is my life going to turn around for the better? So I started working, and in the mix of me working, people still want to play their manipulative tactics and the he say, she say gossips and the naysayers and haysayers. And it's just like, oh, wow, when are we going to get past this? And then here we are in the month of August. I started working, and then again, come to find out, I didn't know I was being discriminated against, especially in the work area. Not only in the work area, I don't know if it's because I'm a female who was once upon a time overqualified, but yet treated underqualified. I was overworked highly and underpaid. And it's like, man, when is things going to turn around for me for the better? And I've never experienced of dealing with so many people's children who were highly immature in so many cases, that I find myself dealing with this. So 25 was not much of a good recap. Now 24, amazing. Even though I know we're in 25, it was just like, wow, literally. Even in the month of October, Halloween wasn't even Halloween because it felt like I was dealing with Halloween all year round for the month of for the year 2025. So with that being said, it's just like, you know what? I got the strength to do this. I got to stay focused. I got to stay healthy. And with that being said, I was finding different alternates to help me, one, stay sane, two, to keep my sanity, is by doing art, doing workouts. I said, you know what? I done lost way too much weight. I'm going to try not to stress as much, which I did. Have I accomplished some of my goals? No. Yes. It's like a yes and no. I rebranded my business, restarted my business. It's just waiting on the process of the person that I am connected to work with, so to say. So it's not really all on me because I'm doing my part when it comes to communication, but more so yet, I'm still playing the waiting game. Why am I playing the waiting game? I have no idea, but 2025 has been the most upsetting year ever, literally. And not only that, I'm waiting on the good things. It's like I'm next in the queue. I'm next to come up. I'm next to succeed. I'm next to prosper. I'm next to just gain things that I've lost. I've been waiting on what the locust has eaten and trying to take it back from me for the past 2 years. So with that being said, it's like I'm still waiting. And to deal with this situation, it's just like, when is it going to be over? And when is it going to be done? When it's just a when. I'm not even asking the why. It's a when. Because at this point, the why didn't even make sense on so many levels. But I'm just asking the when. When is it? When is it going to be over? When is my life going to turn around? When am I going to start living for the better? When am I going to start prospering again? When am I going to start, smiling in the areas, which I do that anyway. I've learned to take a negative and turn it to a positive, so to say. Because in all due reality, a lot of situations that I got in, it wasn't even my fault. A lot of situations that happened to me wasn't really my fault. Because they feel like, well, you're not supposed to give feedback. Everybody deserves some type of feedback, just like everybody gives some type of opinion. Regardless if you do good, they talk. You do bad, they still gonna talk. So just talk. And talking and communication is one of the commandments, I believe, of somewhere on so many levels. Because without that, you really have nothing. And, people feel like, oh, it's comprehension, is this and that. It might be have that, but everybody's perspective. I'm big on perspective. Because everybody don't see things and understand things the same. So with that being said, sometimes you have to break things down for a person to understand you clearly, hear you clearly, or even see you based off your actions. Like, this is what I meant. This is not what I meant. And they be like, oh, well. And it's like, a person shouldn't just sit around to misunderstand you because they own a certain level or dealing with a higher position in life. You don't look down on a person. And basically that's what it gave. It wasn't necessarily discrimination. It was just the fact that you're looking down as if you're better than me. And if you are, what do you need me for? So that's what I dealt with. And here I am. With taking care of my grandmother.
Look at it.
Which is fine with me because I can communicate with her. I enjoy it. I get to cook. I get to do things that I haven't done in a while. I miss it. I do. And it's like being in a position of not having much of anything. I feel like I was stripped of a lot of things that took away my dependency of being independent, because I'm not codependent. I've never been codependent. I don't even know what that is. Having some help is one thing. When I say help, when I look for help is like resources of communication, not only communication, but the things that connect to the resources after the communication that helps guide and move me along through life, navigate me through life, so to say. Yeah, God can give it to you, but without him having his angels or his vessels to stand there to assist you, to guide you and navigate you, to give you the resources and move along the way, like a retail salesman that was at Michael's when I was there. Perfect example. And she let it be known. She was a vessel being used in a good way. Wasn't really a bad way. But she navigated me through life because I didn't understand what I was doing through this digital email of a download. So I'm like, oh man. But I got it together. Not quite, because I lost my phone. So I got it together, but I lost it. I lost my phone. So it's okay. I'm fine with that. But for the most part, I get to cook again. I'm cleaning again. It's bringing me back to a normal life of living, which is good. I was doing that at first, sitting down, talking with my clients in my residence, get to know how they feel, how was their day.
Did you leave me a list?
Oh, no, thank you. But to sit and seem like life was just stripped away the whole year of 2025 was insane. So hopefully 2026 brings in something amazing.
We gonna do our video?
Something great. Yes, after this one. And we can just go from there. Get out over there.
Oh, we should make a question list.
A question list?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but we don't got no shower. I was gonna be like,
and I've been dealing with little personalities.
Every time we choose to not answer a question,
You are little personalities. You're not grown. You just have your own little personality.
I do got a little.
That's what I
And
get.
to understand them,
I
so to
got
say,
10 personalities. One is air.
that means they say, oh, you need
He's my
medication if
savage
you got
one
more
when
than
I
one
get my hair
personality,
done.
but they don't tell
I'm
that
like,
to people who are
you old
acting.
Stella Bean.
They don't tell that to people who go to school for
And then
drama.
my next
They don't
one,
tell that when you have to jump in so many characters and have
my
so
other
many
one,
personalities and you
Light,
develop personalities, that
when
don't
I
mean you
stand
gotta
on
pop a
business,
pill.
when I mean it.
Facts. So with that being said,
Palm.
sometimes people having personalities without being in acting school, drama school, does not mean that there is some type of dysfunction going on with that person. It might come natural. However, I pray that and hope 26 be a better year for me.
Hold on, Mom. Yeah, go get your slime liquor. This square.
They're what?
This slime liquor square.
Prime example.
Where's
Yeah.
mine?
So yeah, that was 25. Recap, crazy. It's real
Bye,
crazy.
guys.
Where
I'm
mine?
see y'all at 2025. I mean,
26.
Where's my slime liquor?
2026. All right. So yeah, we'll welcome back to the channel here soon.
All right.